If you've been with me before and we've been working together already, you know that my mission is to help you be your best you. So this is just going to be a lot of fun today. I just want to share with you one of the newfound secrets that is helping people keep their belly fat off. It's also detoxifying your body daily, which is controlling your cravings for sugars and carbs. So this information is really excellent. It's good for that person that's wanting to reduce their body fat. It's great for someone suffering with type 2 diabetes that needs to keep their blood sugars level and in control. And it's also really for anyone looking for just a healthier, better lifestyle. So a little bit about me. My background is in health science. That's where I got my degree, with a concentration in nutrition and a minor in psychology. So be sure that you watch this whole video, okay? Because towards the end, you're going to hear exactly how taking fiber safely and to have the best experience with it is going to help you. I also want to give you some recommendations of products. I'm going to explain what happens in your body if you choose not to give this a try and to increase your fiber intake. And at least you're going to go into this with eyes wide open. That's one of my philosophies, is as long as you know, and then you can totally make your choice. And I'm also going to give you a demonstration at the end about how to take the product. So this is about fiber. You probably already guessed that. Fiber was thought to be something for old people back in the day, and it would be something that you would only take for constipation or for digestive issues only. Well, that is far from the truth. But I've worked with countless clients that are all different backgrounds and all different lifestyles, and I continue to research and stay updated on the trends and on diets and on the products that are available on today's market. So the bottom line is I like to focus on mental mindset, tracking your food and your food intake, journaling, and reestablishing your relationship with food. But it also is important for you to educate yourself on the garbage that is being put in today's foods and in today's supplements. So please do your homework. Because I want to keep this video really concise, I'll just share, just kind of the nuts and bolts of the importance of the right type of fiber and the intake and the amounts daily. So I did make some notes. I'm going to follow those notes so that I stay on task with you today and I give you the proper information. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, fiber intake. For women, you might want to write this down. A normal woman under the age of 50 needs about 25 grams of fiber daily. Okay, so 25 grams. Now, if you're active, you may need to increase that a little bit. Now, that'll drop down to 21 grams if you're over 50. But once again, if you are active, that's higher. And then for those that are breastfeeding, it's 29 grams a day. For men, you need around 35 grams of fiber a day. And again, if you are active, you may need to increase that to some degree, 5 or even sometimes 10 grams. And if you are over 50 years old, you're around 30 grams. So you may need to increase that for your activity as well. So the main point that I want to make to you today is 95% of people get less than half of what they need daily. Oh my gosh, you guys, our bodies are so toxic today. And it's so important just for our health that you keep your gut clear. I talk to a lot of naturopaths and a lot of natural doctors, and they say, the number one cause of disease is stress. And also the best way to do prevention is to keep your gut clear. So fiber is going to do these things for you. It's going to promote good bowel health. It's going to lower your risk of cancer and heart disease. It's going to control your blood sugar level in a certain way. It helps with hunger control and portion control. It's going to strip, sweep, and flush the toxins out daily. And it'll also help for better absorption of your nutrients from your food and your supplements. So those are some things to really consider. This is a big deal. Now, on the education side of things, there's two types of fiber. There's insoluble and there's soluble. So let's talk about soluble first. This type of fiber dissolves in water. It forms a gel-like substance during digestion. And in this form, it's going to trap excess sugars, the fats and cholesterol as it moves through the intestines, and that's what is going to help sweep them out of the body. It also plays an important role in lowering your LDL blood cholesterol and reducing your blood glucose levels after eating. Now, the insoluble fiber, that never dissolves. So instead, it acts like a sponge, soaking up 15 times its weight in water. Its primary benefit is to provide bulk. So this is going to help promote feelings of fullness, also speeding up the movement of your food through your digestive system to promote regularity. So do you see why you need a balance of both? Now I'm going to also add in, I know there's a lot of products on the market that you can choose from, and we'll talk about a few of those, but a lot of them are missing an ingredient or a type of fiber that's called inulin. And inulin, you want to make sure that you look for this on the label. This is one of the types of a prebiotic fiber. This simply means that it causes significant and favorable changes to your colon's bacterial production and population. This is important as digestive bacteria plays a major role in how well you absorb your nutrients. And it'll even produce hormones related to anxiety and appetite. So must have inulin. Now, the type of fiber that you definitely want to look for on the label, if the product doesn't have this, then do not buy the product. It's psyllium seed husk, and psyllium is spelt with a P. So I will put that right in the video right here so that you know how to spell that properly. So make sure that the product that you choose has that. Now, you can go to Walmart, you can buy Amazon. I've looked online myself. I found all different types of products. Probably the most popular was the Metamucil because that does have the psyllium husk in it. There's a product that was called from Sam's Club. I've seen another video that this is what this guy uses. It's called Consil. There was a few ingredients that were missing from that. So, you know, you can spend the money on that, but then you have to spend the money on some of the other ingredients that you need. So, you know, I would encourage you to buy something that has everything that I'm going to mention here. There was also Benefiber. I wasn't a fan of that one. It was missing quite a few of the ingredients, but there's all kinds of things. There's gummy things that you could take, and there was pills, and there was capsules. So I personally recommend a powder that you can mix up and take. I'm going to tell you what I take. The one that I take is from a private company. It's from a direct manufacturer. This is my product here. It's called FiberWise. It is made by Melaleuca.com. I'll tell you why I like this one. And then you can write these sources down and do your own homework. But it does have the psyllium. It has oat, apple, rice bran, the inulin that I was talking about, the maltodextrin fiber, and fructooligosaccharides, or FOS. So this one to me is the only one that I found that's really complete with the 7 forms of fiber. But the other thing that I liked about this is that it contains a proprietary blend of soothing herbs. And the reason why I like that, things like ginger, peppermint, licorice root, it has antioxidants, A, C, and E, and some probiotics to also take. That's truly just one-of-a-kind supplements. I was kind of comparing the things with Metamucil and Benefiber, and they both have soluble and insoluble fiber, but they're missing all the other things. The probiotics, the aloe vera leaf, burdock root, that's a soothing agent. Ginger root, that reduces gas. Peppermint leaf, that soothes the indigestion. Licorice root, that's going to calm stomach. Grape seed, which actually is a great free radical protection. Green tea, which supports metabolism. Vitamin A, which enhances the immunity. And then C and E, which also are powerful antioxidants. So I will tell you what will happen in your body if you choose not to detoxify daily. This is what happens in our system. The liver begins producing a substance that's necessary for digestion that's called bile. Now, the bile is made of acids as well as cholesterol. The bile, in step number 2, is stored and concentrated in your gallbladder until foods that contain fat are eaten. Step number 3, after eating, the bile is dumped into the small intestine where it breaks up fat, grease, and food particles. Step number 4, at the lower end of the small intestine, the bile is broken down into individual component parts, cholesterol, fat, toxins, and waste. Step number 5, if there's adequate amount of fiber in the intestines, the fiber will bind up the cholesterol, the fat, and the toxins and sweep them out of their body. If there's an adequate amount. Now remember that statistic I shared earlier. Number 6, if there isn't enough fiber in the intestines, the toxins re-enter the bloodstream, they're recirculated through your body. These toxins will eventually reach the liver. This forces the liver to process them again, dump them into the intestines, into another batch of bile. So I am telling you, it is absolutely worth to detoxify your body daily. What I did here is I put fiber in a glass and I left it sit. So I wanted to show you what happens if you leave your fiber sit in the glass. I'm not going to tip this upside down because it's obviously, if we can see this, the consistency, oopsie, I don't know, can you see that? It's totally a gel kind of consistency. This is really good. This is a good thing that happens, and it's what's supposed to happen, but it's supposed to happen inside your body, not outside your body. So when you first mix up your product, it's going to be obviously very liquid. You drink it all down. Now this I like comes with a measured spoon in it. So I'm going to do that. So let's just start with 1 scoop. Okay. Ultimately, you want to work up to 2 scoops, and you could try doing 1 scoop like this in the morning and then 1 scoop before bed. If I'm ever going to go to a party or to something where I know where there's going to be a buffet or there's going to be a lot of food, I'll probably have this before I go, because remember how it expands in your stomach. And then when you're not as hungry, or maybe take a scoop of this before you go to the grocery store, there you go. Then you don't buy everything and all those things don't jump in your cart. But I just simply, put a scoop in like that. This one's the berry flavor. I absolutely love the berry flavor. It also does come in orange flavor. It tastes like Tang, if you remember that. Oh my gosh, I just aged myself. Make sure your cap is on tight. Oh my gosh, my dad and I have had some funny laughs, and of course my mom and I should say, have had the laughs laughing at my dad when he didn't put the cap on tight enough. And then just simply shake it like that. And then it's in its liquid form. And then remember, just drink that right down. So now what I want you to understand, your blood sugar levels are going to be controlled better throughout your day. So you're not going to have those cravings for sugar. You're not going to have cravings for carbs. Obviously, you need to be thinking about that as well, and changing, kind of what you're eating through your day. Don't go fill up on a bunch of carbs if you want to be healthy, especially simple carbs, and really cut your sugar. People think that fat is our enemy in the foods and stuff. It's not. It's the sugar that is your enemy. And it's all those additives and the other junk that's in different foods and added into our foods. So just let's be more aware and take better care of our bodies. But I will tell you what, if you are detoxifying your body every single day, you are going to feel so much better. And if you have that extra weight, that'll come off too. So I sure hope that this helped you today. I want you to up your fiber, and I want you to be healthier and happier, and share this with a friend. It's definitely worth it. So I just want to thank you guys so much for your time today. Thank you so much for letting me just be tricksy with you. And you know what? Here's to your success, and here's to better health. I hope you have a great day.